It's your camera.
That's
She's
true.
rolling.
Does this count as a trophy? I'm gonna wear it. Wear your trophy. Let's see how that works out for you. He's silly.
Welcome.
Are we starting this?
I don't know, what time is it?
5 minutes.
Oh, we have 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's small talk.
Sing a
Like
song.
we like each other.
Oh,
Just do like you can appreciate it. They can tell everybody else that doesn't turn up great.
Oh,
Really
good.
jealous.
Everybody say your favorite color. Jesse, you go first.
My favorite color is pink because it's the manliest of colors.
True.
Ladies.
My favorite color is green. I don't know. Thank you, other green lovers.
My favourite colour is red, but apparently it's quite aggressive, so...
Woo! Red.
My favourite colour is orange. Yes! I like the orange. I'm totally gonna go with purple.
Good.
I might change it tomorrow. What's everybody's favourite animal? Jesse.
Jesse.
The majestic shark. Godless killing machine.
My favorite animal is a fox, which I think most of you probably knew if you watch me.
I like turtles. Actually, it's my favourite.
You might not believe me, but there's actually an animal called the tree kangaroo. It's a mix between a kangaroo and a monkey.
I don't
Get your phones out and Google
It's a
tree
kangaroo in a tree.
It's the most... Tree kangaroo is the most adorable thing you'll ever see.
I want that so badly now. It's a picture of a tree kangaroo.
I'm just imagining a kangaroo that looks completely normal, but if they stand in the same place for too long, they grow roots. No, tree kangaroo, what have you done?
What?
I'm totally going to go with cats. I've got 2 cats.
Yeah.
Cat videos. Make your
It's
favourites.
not like YouTube, is it, Dave?
It's totally real. I told you, it's totally real.
Honestly, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Tree kangaroos.
I'll roll up.
I've got the pouch and everything. It's handy.
I feel like that's going to turn into the hashtag for this entire
Cupcakes.
No!
Cupcakes.
hashtag.
Is that a code word?
Yeah.
It is my
It is now.
You guys weren't here. Apparently.
People are having sex with cupcakes.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of the
So when we got to the upstairs earlier on, we got these, and we each got given a
Wait, can we announce
cupcake.
that?
Right.
We weren't supposed to eat them.
You were supposed to rub them all over your body.
I have a few cupcakes.
Yeah.
We have an
We
announcement.
all use them poorly.
We have an announcement. Our embassy is stuck in the lift right now. And I feel like we should just
Is he proposing to you?
stuck down on the floor. There's stairs. I'm gonna assume you're gonna have to walk to the MC if you want to ask a question. Super lazy.
Who here wants to use stairs though, really? Alright, you proved me wrong. Never mind.
That was like 4 people though.
Adorable.
No, it
It
looks
looks like a fox.
They're looking at something you can't see. It's really entertaining.
It's all about inclusion. That's all right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. What do you look like? It looks like a tree kangaroo. It looks like a corgi and a bear.
I want to see that.
Stick around long enough. Tonight will be crazy.
Alright, take this one.
10th floor. All the corgi action you need.
Dog Viagra.
Thank you, Dog Viagra. Should have been at the panel earlier. Would have been. It's all inside jokes, this entire thing. You'd be like, what the hell are they talking about? They'd be like, go back and listen to episode 132 of some random show that
The Geek Show.
the geeks. So we're waiting. Hi. How's it going out there?
Oh god.
What if you wanted to like a Mexican wave?
So,
Yes! I see your wave.
whoa, whoa, what was that?
Mexican wave.
I'm sorry, a what wave?
A
A Mexican wave?
Mexican
Oh
wave.
god, this the line here is the language barrier.
If you went around in America and was like, hey everyone, let's do a Mexican wave, people would be like, who the hell are you? Why are you calling the wave?
Period.
The wave.
The wave.
The wave.
Well, we've got to talk to make it happen now.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
We should validate.
It's not
From this side, and then it's up, and then over. You have to really focus on this.
Does everybody here know what we're talking about?
It's-
Alright.
We're British, the Mexican wave.
Don't kick over any drinks.
Alright, we're counting on you to not suck at this.
Put your valuables on the floor. 2, 1. Starting from here. Go.
That was everything I wanted! Find that!
That was more exercise than something I've done.
Quarter is done for the year, that is it.
A lot of wheezing. One more spot. Just living in the Albany room.
The lifts are so bad in this place. That's all we can do is running downstairs.
Or being
Is
stuck
one
in
of them
lifts.
broken?
One of
Yeah.
them's stuck and people are stuck inside of it.
Other people inside!
No, seriously, the one on the left, I was told that there's a guy with a crowbar getting out of the top of it.
And there's this guy like, we need to get the crowbar. And we're just like, you're going to use that one.
That is the
So
best
did you see
story
the
I've
people
ever
inside?
told.
No, they can get it open.
Oh, amazing.
How is the misery of people? That's the best thing I've heard all day.
I'm not taking it back.
People suffering is amazing.
I was stuck in an elevator one time with Husky, and we, like men, just like pushed the doors open and crawled out. I was sure I was gonna die, but getting out of there felt great. Felt very good.
Great story.
Thank you.
Compelling and rich.
I know. What I'm saying is they should be able to pull themselves out.
What?
You're here.
You ready?
A couple more here.
Let's do this thing. Enough of us jibber jabbing.
Okay.
Let's get down to it.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
No. No.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
any questions for these lovely people? Who wants to?
It's Q&A, people. Let's do this thing.
Hands up, over there, over there. Hello there.
First question, Martin, Kate, did you find the map useful?
We did.
Yes.
Good!
Thank you.
And also,
No problem.
Little insider background knowledge as well. We went up through like a service lift from the kitchen, and it's incredible the graffiti inside of that lift. This is for staff as well, by the way. And it just says this lift is not bin. Inside of it, 5 trash bags. It's incredible. It's great.
Guest privileges.
Yeah, that's what you can get.
Right, other questions, please. You over there.
Jesse?
Stand, I can't see you. Stand up. Show yourself.
Jesse,
Yes.
do you hear Tall Biscuit?
No. I don't know if
It's a strong word.
we in the States, we live together now. And true. When he talks about his wife, it's just me in a wig. And we're total besties. For reals. We don't hate each other, no. It's all a lie. It's all a bit that totally isn't at all real.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh, a guy with pink hair over there.
Would you rather have hands for boobs or boobs for hands?
I feel like happy slapping would be very different. Yeah. So I go with boobs for hands for sure.
Oh, come on.
You wouldn't do anything. You just have like little bobbles. Yeah. You'd be like Barbie.
No, but you'd have Spider-Man powers except to be like the milk.
If you had hands for boobs, you could hug people and like rape them at the same time.
She's got a point.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I'm on board for that as well. You have like T-Rex hands. Wait, what kind of hands are these? Are they claws?
No, I would assume that they would be clones of your own actual hands.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
it would just be like a second set of your exact.
Yeah.
But on your
We'll go
chest.
Dave makes a good point of handshaking would be very different.
It would be. Well, you'd still have your regular hands though, right? You just have 4.
Wait, no. Does it still have the sensitivity of boobs? There are a lot of questions here.
We need to do some research.
Seriously. We need to conduct we need a study. We need a scientific study
Who wants to volunteer?
where we cut off boobs and stick them on hands.
Some hands go up.
It's like human centipede all over again. And now I've ruined it.
Right, next question. How are you? Because you're closest, Dave.
Hi, this question to you all. Which of your own videos is your favourite? Nice difficult question to start with.
I think I know mine. I think mine's the we were playing Trouble in Minefield, which is basically the hidden but in Minecraft. And there's a point where we're all singing about Matt Damon for no apparent reason. And I accidentally left click, and it means I punched one of the guys. So they all assumed instantly that I was the bad guy. And honestly, we were in a team speak, and no word of lie, there's about 15 of us in there, and the whole thing just erupts. If you just search Wall of Noise, that's what I titled it, and they all just chase me and hunt me down and kill me, whilst all just like rambling on like a South Park crowd. It's just like, it's hilarious. I love that.
Pitchforks at dawn it was, wasn't it? Kill him!
Yeah. So that's why.
I think mine is not actually on YouTube anymore, but you know these exercise balls, like big bouncy balls that you like sit up on? I got one and I put it on my bed to like show people, and I sat on it and I was like meditating on top of the ball, and I fell off it and flipped off the ball and hit my head on the radiator, and then the video just ends. And it was totally an accident. Maybe I'll put it live just for you guys to see. That was so funny, yeah. I nearly died.
I don't want to say that's funny because I feel like everyone would be like, is she okay? But that's really funny. My favorite video, I'm assuming this is like a video that you personally have uploaded, not a video you've been in. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have to say that my favorite video is still my very first video. That was... Yeah, that was when Husky asked people to create video responses, and he and I have known each other since high school. We've been friends for a really long time. And he wanted video responses to tell him what to do with his old keyboard. And I created this fake fangirl character and made a video telling him what I thought he should do, and I, at the time, thought it was so funny. I can't even watch it now, because I'm like, oh god, what was I doing? But I think that I had so much fun making that video, and it's one of those videos that it's not even on my regular channel, it's on a completely different channel. So, it's a hidden gem of the internet. It's terrible.
Oh wow. That's a really good question for you. But it's probably a recent one. I've recently started a new series, if you know what I do, and it's Chaosville. And we decided to find in Minecraft witches. We didn't find a witch. But it was just the whole adventure was just crazy awesome fun with some of the guys I do videos with. That was like mental. Loads of fun.
Can I ask a question? Being somebody who doesn't play Minecraft, are there witches to find? Or was this literally just a storyline where you were like, we're gonna find witches?
There are witches to find in Minecraft, but we were using like a mod pack, so we weren't sure if they were in this mod pack. We were just like, well, let's find witches, don't they exist?
We're not going to research the mod pack, we're just going to go out there.
I think we were filming for about 2 hours and we didn't find a witch. I condensed that video down to like 20 minutes.
My favorite video was made. What?
What?
No, that's not my favorite video. Oh God. Look, I have way too many videos. My favorite is one that I guarantee not many of you have seen. If you have seen it, you didn't know it was me. My very first video I ever made was in like the year 2000. Long ago, when I assume none of you were born. And it is a Final Fantasy VIII AMV that I made.
I got stolen by everyone.
It is, there's about 50 reposts, some of them have like 1 million views, and like, whoever made this is a genius. That was me, my name's all over it. Someone called me a genius. And it took way too long to make. Just go look it up. It's wonderful. It's a, I don't remember what I called it at the time, but it's a tribute to Final Fantasy VIII. Look it up, it's really cool. And it was a serious thing that I did when I tried to be serious, and then I gave up on that.
More questions? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you have a beer in your hand?
Yep. Who, in your opinion, should be king or queen on the Iron Throne? In your opinion.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Pause. We need to set some ground rules.
I was just gonna say.
We have to do it by the TV show because if you read the books, you know that many of the characters in the TV show are dead already. So.
Yeah, by TV show.
TV show.
We'll do it by TV show. All right. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. By the way, the end of this season is gonna be fucking crazy. All right. Let's just go down the road again.
I'm ashamed to say I've never watched it.
Get the.
I hide my head in shame.
You need to get on that, Dave. Jeez.
Sorry.
Boo this man. Boo.
If you like,
I'm just sitting right now.
if you like dragons and incest, it's definitely a thing. Totally.
That's why I watch.
For me, I don't know if he's actually in line for the throne at any point, but I love Tyrion Lannister. He's just a gentleman, he's just funny, he's just, I don't know, he's just got it all. I think he'd make a great king, but I don't know if he's going to be.
For me, it's Khaleesi. I think she's like the only person who should be on the Iron Throne.
The dragons. Pretty fantastic. I would say, here is my crack pairing. Are you ready? I really want somehow for Daenerys and Jon Snow to meet each other, fall in love, and then rule together. That's what I want. Yes.
I'd be fine with that.
I follow the one true king of the Iron Throne, that is Stannis Baratheon.
Yes!
Stannis is the best.
Him and Smoke Baby.
Him and Smoke Baby. Smoke Baby is my favorite.
Whatever they want. Where is he?
Smoke Baby has a day job. He's out in the
He
field.
can't do much. He scares people, so...
No, in the moment it was scary.
Right.
But in reality, he was just like a normal guy.
Just misunderstood.
He's just Smoke Baby. Like, oh, it's Smoke Baby. Like, hey, fellas, let's go.
Hangs out at the pub with all the fellas.
Right? Look, Smoke Baby got a drink.
Alright, more questions.
I love that.
I watch Game of Thrones as well. I like smoke babies. And I'll move on to the Suffolk guy.
Hello. Okay, if you were all, say, trapped in an elevator, what would be your first actions?
Oh, I can tell you what all their actions would be. Twitter.
It was true.
No, that's not even, that's what they would be.
Correction, it's all about Vine now.
Oh, no. Oh, you make like those weird videos, like video 1, video 2, like edit together. No.
You pressing every button.
Just like pressing the button away, I'm just like, it's not working!
I'll probably start delegating who we're going to eat first.
There would be no delegation.
What would you do, Jesse?
I would calmly look at you all.
Wait, no, you are stuck in this thing alone.
Oh, I am?
Are we, no, are we
I thought we were all together.
Are we all together?
Yeah, you're all together.
What? Blowing my mind. Okay, never mind. Go on.
All right. I would calmly look at you all.
Get out your pinky. Get out your bottle of nice Chianti.
I would murder Dave Martin and then repopulate the earth.
No, were you at the opening ceremony?
Right, questions near the front. This lady over here. Hello.
I was just wondering, Dodger, you've made a lot of, you've made a lot of, like, music videos, for example, Mega Man 1 and the Eevee song and Guildhole. And I was just wondering, have any of you ever thought about, if you had the opportunity, would you ever do anything like that, or something like that alongside Dodger?
I mean, I've already done a little bit of music-y stuff, but it's always just music with like a 2D animation or like a 3D animation over the top. But I'd quite like to do something where, like, you know, like the Eevee song we did recently. The fact, you know, where you've got like a live action type thing around. Yeah, I'd be well up for something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's right.
I've often thought about doing it, never just procrastinate the whole time.
The reason I wanted to join TGS was for the music videos. It wasn't for like the gaming stuff. It was like the Dragonborn video,
I forgot
the Nerds and Babies video. It was awesome, yeah. That's it.
I have had an idea for the longest time. A live action video that is a shot-by-shot remake of the Coldplay song Paradise. That is called Deckard Dies. It is, instead of like elephant suits, everyone's dressed as Deckard Cain, and Leah is running through like a beach. It's like, and it would be amazing. But that requires time and energy, and I will not be asked to do it.
There's a Leah back there. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You guys look bad. I'm fondling this thing. I'm like, water up, water down.
It'll be on eBay later. It's coming back.
Well, can I just
Now it will.
for the record, if ever you guys are in the area, we should do a music thing together.
Ooh.
Don't tempt me. I'll move there.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Do you see all the things that are happening in this Q&A? I'm so excited.
More questions near the front. This person is closest.
Jesse Dodger, since you've been in the UK for a week.
Yes.
Yes. What is your favourite part of British culture?
Oh my god.
And the answer can't be that hard.
No, sorry. Dave is a lovely channel, but half the shows I don't understand.
We watched an entire QI marathon on Dave.
We did.
That was amazing.
I don't know.
QI is the best show ever.
Thank you.
The one thing I've enjoyed the most, there's a show called Pointless. I could watch that for hours. There was this dude named Smith with a Y, who I was rooting for. He was amazing. His partner was ass, but he was amazing.
I have the board game version of that.
There's a board. We need it.
Sounds like a lot of hard work to like rip off like Tally and things.
I mean, I think like we've been asked this a lot. What are the differences between being in America and being in England? It's very, very similar. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, there aren't a whole lot of differences. The only difference that I would say is some of the places that we've been to, like Bath, have a lot of history, and you can tell just by being there that there's a lot of history there. Whereas there aren't any cities in America that have that much history because we haven't been around as long. So
actually, they do, but we just built over.
We were just like tearing down.
We killed the Native Americans, just moved them out of the way. We were like, build a city here. America, come visit us.
Questions over here? You.
Hello. Yesterday you mentioned, Jesse, that your earliest game memory was Qbert.
Yes.
And so that got me thinking, first of all, was that probably on an Acorn Archimedes Death Ray machine?
I've never heard of it until TV mentioned it, so I know it wasn't.
But my question was, what obscure or old console would any of you want if you could have it that you don't already have from like retro awesome times?
Oh my god, it's not obscure. I want a Sega CD just so I can own the game Night Trap and play that over and over again. If you've never played Night Trap, it's the best game made by man or beast. It is wonderful. Girls singing it, there are vampires that wear ski masks, it's all live action, and you're some voyeur pedophile watching it all. It is wonderful.
That sounds terrifying.
It was a horror game. I want to see PewDiePie play it, really. It's like all the screaming, it's like girls like, Night Trap!
I have never used a Virtual Boy before. I've always wanted to know what that is like.
Oh, no.
The only thing that I ever associate Virtual Boy with is the Warp Zone sketch where Davis's eyes bleed after he uses it. So that's what I assume actually happens in real life.
What about the sketch where he's in the closet?
We were both in that sketch.
It's a very good sketch.
It's very good. Just find it on YouTube and watch it immediately. Yes, I guess that would be what I would want to use because I'm curious.
Right now, just go find it.
For me, probably just have a Sega Mega Drive again, just to play like the original Sonic games. Personally, because that was like the first console I played, so to be able to like relive that experience as like a first-time game moment would be cool.
I've never owned a Nintendo home console. I've never had a SNES, a Nintendo 64.
What?
So I've never actually physically held a SNES controller. I can say that. Is there someone upstairs? Yeah. Okay. Someone take me up there. We'll play something. It'll be great.
Take me upstairs.
So yeah, I feel like there's a huge like hole in my like gaming past that I've not actually like delved into. I feel like people always reference back to like the old Zelda games and GoldenEye and all this other stuff, and I've just never experienced them. So yeah, I definitely want to give those a try sometime.
I've played like a lot of the old consoles, but I wanna see some like games instead of consoles. I've seen some like crazy games from like Japan. They've got things like Grand Theft Auto Hawaii and weird things like that, like remake rip-off games, and they are so bizarre. They look awesome.
Nintendo Power Glove as well. That looks, was that real or is that on
Power Glove's very real.
What?
It's very real.
Really
Oh, it was real.
Oh god.
Thank you. I'm so bad.
So bad.
This guy seems eager.
Hi guys, firstly, Yogscast musical, please. All of you. There you go. For Dodger and Jesse, what happened to Dr. Mario? That just cut off in like episode 5.
You want to explain that? Because I didn't say it. No.
Also, Dodger, check your Twitter. You got the photo.
Oh, fantastic. I hope it's me in a cloak with my trophy that I totally won and earned. Trying to think of the best way to explain this. We all really wanted to keep doing it, but at the time we ran into some financial troubles. So we weren't able to keep doing it, but we have discussed many times that if we were given the opportunity, we would love to continue it because we do have the scripts written up. So someday, maybe we could do more Dr. Mario. I would love to do more Dr. Mario. So I
just laid in a bed and cackled the entire time. Damn thing, so.
My crown was so tight on my head. I know that has nothing to do with the question, but just remembering the filming process for that was great. What?
You were man. What's because of that?
Wow.
More questions. You want to go on? Yes.
So was the answer to that the game station ran out of money?
It's true.
Is the Leia costume still coming? And is Dodger going as Deckard, or is she laming out?
I'm planning on going as Deckard.
Leah is totally in the works, and it's going to be I'm going to dump a ton of money into that costume and make it the most authentic thing it can be.
Also, if you come to England again, go to Birmingham.
Okay.
Second city.
You don't have to convince us. We're not right sure.
I'll go through the middle.
do a video collaboration with anybody from history, who would it be and what game would you play?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Easy, Socrates.
I'm not understanding Greek.
In my history, Socrates is the Socrates from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And I'm like, come on, Socrates, let's do this. And he and I play games for hours. And he just gets really... No, actually, Socrates and Sigmund Freud. And everyone from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I believe you mean Sigmund Freud. If we're talking from Bill and Ted's Excellent... Dude, it's Sigmund Freud.
Then he has the hot dog when the girls pick on him. Look, it's a wonderful movie. Why haven't you seen it?
Is that what you told all the kids and your students? When you're teaching?
About Socrates?
Yeah.
All the time.
We're looking forward to the second Bill and Ted.
No one... Let's not... There's a third one, though. Let's hope. No, there's going to be a third one. Oh, get ready. It's going to have old Keanu and old other guy. Wherever he went.
I don't think he's been in anything since those films.
He needs the money.
Remember when Keanu was going to make the Cowboy Bebop movie?
I do. I'm so excited.
God.
So excited.
Okay, if I could do a collab with anyone from history, it would be Napoleon.
Bill and Ted? I'm telling you, you can just come over to my house. They'll be there.
Big ol' history fest.
Yeah, but if you beat him, you'd be really pissed.
He'd be really angry. But we would have short person happiness.
Oh, the ego in that room.
Yeah, the ego would be out of control. That's what I would want.
I honestly have no idea. Like, loads of people always have like that one person who's dead, like they want to meet, and like their idol. But I honestly have no one that's like from history. There's a lot of people I'd love to collab with now that like are YouTubers or like around now, but no one that's like dead from history.
From history, I want to see someone really nice get really angry at a video game. So give them something really frustrating, like that really awkward level in The Lion King from the Sega Mega Drive. Where you got to top across the giraffes' hats and stuff. Yes, Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby with somebody like, I don't know, Warwick Davis. I think that would be incredible. Because I've seen him get annoyed at like Carl in An Idiot Abroad, but to see him rage at just like a kid's game, I think would just be hilarious.
Yeah.
It'd just be purely for my own amusement. I wouldn't play the game, I'd just be like, no, sure, go see it.
Just get the camera.
I think I'd say, I'm the same as Kai, I don't really know anybody from history that I want to get with, but I totally want to play Portal 2 co-op with Leonard Nimoy. That would be amazing.
You have the question too?
Hi, this is a question for Jessie and Dodger. What's the funniest moment you have had whilst you've been in England?
Funniest?
The funniest moment, yeah.
Oh my god, we have had some moments. I don't know what the funniest would be. Oh, man.
For me, just walking around with Jesse giving fake history facts. I was dying. Anytime you didn't see me while he was talking, I was probably laughing.
Oh my god, there was a lot of great moments. We have a lot of laughs, a lot of really fun laughs. Freezing our ass off in Stonehenge was pretty hilarious.
Oh my gosh, Stonehenge was great. Really, I would have to say going anywhere with Erin was amazing because this was her first trip out of the United States. She had never been before. And she was so excited to come to England, and everywhere we went, if you watch any of my vlogs, her face was always like, just like so unbelievably happy. It was like taking a little kid to Disneyland, and she was just like so happy. And I think just being with him, who was just hilarious and fun to be around all the time, and being with Erin, who was so happy to be there, and another just extremely nice person. Everything was really fun and funny, I guess.
Actually, one thing was not funny.
Yes.
I have this thing with Gerard the Completionist and his buddy Greg, that every time we are in a big city and see a girl, like all like walk around in a coat with hair blowing in the wind, we pretend like it's the trailer for a romantic comedy. We're like, her name's Jennifer Vandersnatch. And then we're like, damn. We play all this stuff. I tried to explain this joke to Dodger, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, it's hilarious, you just don't get it. And then she was like, no, I really don't.
I think because you brought it up while we were walking around in London.
Because there was a girl who walked by, and at the time I thought it was funny, and you were like, no, shut up.
It was so cold, and there were all these girls in miniskirts, and I did not understand.
I thought they were all prostitutes, but they were going out to a club. My hopes were dashed.
Question for Dodger. Will you marry me?
Oh, this is the everyone?
No, it's just a Dodger first. Depending on your answer.
Wait, what? Yeah, Dodger?
No, but I think you're lovely.
And the same to the rest of the board.
What?
Might as well go. He asked everyone else. Since you said no, he's asking.
I don't want these 40 seconds.
Jesse, I feel like a Z-snap is appropriate right now. Just like, I don't need you. Come on.
Please, I give my own
My dreams are shattered.
Oh, I've already taken before.
Not married yet.
I'm not, ladies.
Right, next questions, please.
I see that.
Deadpool.
This is a question to Martin. Has #KillToby actually trended yet? If not, can we make it a thing?
We need to, don't we? We got very, very close once. We did it on a Friday live stream, and I think you need to get something like 4,000 tweets in the space of 10 minutes to get something trending, or at least trending in the UK. And we got, I think it was 3,500, so we were like, it's close to doing it. So we might have another attempt in a couple of weeks. But yeah, #KillToby.
We could just kill him in person.
Whoa, you sound so excited. I want to amend an earlier answer. Funniest moment was at dinner at a place called Giraffe, where
trying to convince Erin that the meat in it was actually giraffe meat.
I told him, and he was like, what? I was like, yeah, you know the horse meat scandal? This is giraffe meat.
I expected it to be giraffe, it was not. But we ordered drinks in various accents. And it took us down a very dark path. I don't want to repeat what was said.
It's probably for the best.
But it was hilarious. And if you imagine Simon and I doing it, it was wonderful.
No. It's a family restaurant.
No, I meant what I said.
Off you go.
You'll get me.
It was wonderful.
You predicted my future as a moment.
I did predict your future.
You seducing Dodger?
I...
The photograph?
Oh, the photograph, yeah. Scrolled out across this thing.
That was an amazing photo.
Or just the part where we were trying to get the waiter's attention, and we just tried, every civilized function. Eventually, Jessica just goes, "Hey!"
The guy
Hey, came over!
And then the whole table just erupted with the same thing.
Hey!
It works. You gotta do it the American way. Like, hey!
But he said that wasn't the weirdest way that somebody had tried to get his attention before. Apparently there was another woman a different night who lifted up an umbrella and waved it around until he came to the table. So I was like, well, we're not that civilized.
I see a trend.
Yeah, it's just, what up?
He's just a very bad waiter as well.
Yeah.
But his hair was fantastic.
All questions, please. You have a letter.
First off, I completed 7 out of the 9 levels on Winnie the Pooh something, the batting game.
You mean Christopher Robin? Christopher
What?
Robin?
Whoa! The Winnie the Pooh where you have to, where the guys bolt you and then you have to hit them with
Yeah.
Yeah, completed 7 out of the 9 in an
You
hour.
want to fight?
They don't fight.
And you play baseball.
It's not.
Oh, what the hell's going on? What kind of game is this? Who is pissed? He's the honey act. You can't stop him. Mr. Robin's like, I'm not honey help. He's like, get out, Swagger Jacker.
Jesse and Dodger, you've had a lot of plans with TB to do playthroughs of, well, not playthroughs, but like plays of with on Dota and League of Legends and stuff like that. Are those happening or no?
I think I missed parts of that.
He's a very busy man. Look, TV's a lot of talk. I think what we really want to do is we saw this game called Guns of Icarus, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
And we want to make a crew with all of us as part of the ship crew, and it would be hilarious.
I really want it to be like you, me, Krendor, and somebody else.
Oh,
like
I want
TV's ship. I want it to be your ship versus TV's ship. I think that'd be amazing.
Oh god,
that'd be a battle.
Yes.
We'd be pirates though. We'd be sky pirates. And he'd be the HMS douchebag. We would fight him to the death.
I also really want there to be a Wizard Wars League. Where you just like play that Magical Wizard Wars game against each other. I think that would be great. Yes.
Did we answer any of them?
I've got a question for the whole panel.
Dante?
Yes, hello again.
Stop.
If you could have anything explained to you by Morgan Freeman, what would it be?
Well, either the first talk, the birds and the bees, or maybe just something really simple like the offside rule. He was fine. I'd take either.
I want him to tell me the meaning of life.
I was about to say that. I feel like...
He knows.
Yeah, like, I feel like he would know everything. And it would be real simple, too. He'd sit you down, and you'd walk out and be like, thank you, Morgan.
I'm enlightened.
Your mind is just blown.
No, he explains it real simply, too. If you're not blown, you're just like...
It's like a dummy's guide to life.
Like 2 sentences.
Oh, it's not, it's one word. He sits you down, stares at you, and utters one magical word, and you're like,
Total biscuit.
That's when your face melts off. Morgan Freeman's like, he chose poorly.
My answer isn't going to be nearly as cool. I feel like there's a point in electronics when I try to learn motherboards and things that I would start to space out and don't understand. I feel like
he can say anything to you, and you're
Yes.
like, explain to me a motherboard?
I want him to teach me a beginner's guide to electronics because there's always a point that I just don't. It stops going in, and I feel like if Morgan Freeman was telling me all that, I would know it.
Undivided attention.
Yeah, I couldn't look away. I would be rapt with attention.
Actually, I changed my mind. I want him to do the tour, the audio tour guide of Stonehenge. The guy who did it was so funny because rather than be a tour guide, every time you went to like one of the things where you press another button, there was this guy that's been talking, I guess, to each other, but also at you. And they're like, why was it built? Why was it rebuilt? What did they make? Like, you should know this! And I want Morgan Freeman just to do the whys. I feel like, at least when he says it, I won't be angry.
That was the best part of the audio tour, was when he was listing off all of these whys, and then the woman's voice comes in and goes, why? Why? I don't know! It's great.
We came to you for answers, poor thing.
I would totally give Morgan Freeman everything I have to just follow me around and narrate my life.
I want Backwards to narrate my life.
Are we talking Bastion style?
Yeah.
Is it going to be like a Bastion style? Because if it's like, Dave Foy's probably get some cereal, and then lifts a spoon, puts it in his mouth.
He's got to be Bastion
I can't do every bit.
Yeah, Bastion style, it's got to be, yeah.
Now, does he know what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Does he have that
Why
line?
not? Let's make him telepathic. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's make him telepathic.
I don't want him around me if that's the case.
He controls fate. He knows the path your life is traveling down, and he just predicts the next move.
Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
So basically, you are living the Shawshank Redemption, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm good, friend.
And they do friend.
Get busy living.
I'm gonna just do this.
Hi.
Next question.
I know this guy. Watch out
for me. So you all pretty much do this now for a living, and it's all pretty new, this sort of playing games online and people watching it thing. Where do you see yourselves in the channel and the sort of YouTube thing in 5 years? And are you scared about some of the recent YouTube changes, or do you like them? And what are your general thoughts on that?
That's a loaded question. Do we like the new YouTube layout?
I love white. I love all white.
I love it. I think YouTube can do no wrong.
I don't know, in 5 years, I fully expect that my channel will have nosedived by then, and I'll just be an editor at the Yogscast. I reckon Simon Lewis's channel will just go on forever.
Really?
I could just be there just like as a little, like, you know, editing monkey. But no, YouTube's alright, the new layouts, you know, screw everybody over every so often. The one thing that's annoyed me recently about the new channel designs is your channel's a unique snowflake. And it's like, they've taken every, like, individuality piece from it. Like the wallpapers, everything, just that one little banner, and everything else is white. I'm like, yeah, that's a snowflake. And that's it. But
Well, if you want to know why they did that, I don't know if I can even mention this. No one's recording this. I went to Google, and they actually sat me down and had me like review the thing. And
it's your fault. It's your reason why.
No, trust me. At the time, I was like, this is an awful idea. In their mind, when you go on the new YouTube layout, you have that little tiny banner at the top. On every other device, that banner is something different. So if you're on your phone, it's different, or it should be. It's going to be. And if you go on TV or your Wii U, I guess it works on there now. It's like a full 1080p image, and there's a bunch of stuff that you can put on there.
Yeah.
And so in their mind, it's going to transcend the internet and and computers and be on every single platform you can think of. And that's what they want to do, and I think that's what they're like, it's your individual stuff. Like, but 90% of people watching you are still watching you on their computer.
Computers, yeah.
And so to most people watching, it's garbage. But whatever, you know, love you, YouTube.
Nobody really comes to my channel page anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it.
People come to mine all the time, and I don't know why.
Never come to mine.
People are like, don't worry about it. No one ever goes to your channel page. Channel pages are nothing anymore. I'm like number 79 on total channel. It's a fluke of nature. I don't even know why.
I think I've been on your channel a couple of times just because I'm like, okay, he has OMFG Cat, and that's cool. Does he have Jesse Cox? Yes, he does. And then I go,
Are you the reason?
I try I just try all these different vanity URLs to see if we go to your channel.
Oh, I'm gonna get all the vanity.
TV's wife, yeah, that's Jesse.
Someone probably already has that right now.
Every time, Joe.
What else is? Oh, where will we be?
Where will we be in 5 years?
Oh, I know where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna Hans Gruber this thing, and in 5 years I'm gonna be on a beach earning 20%, doing nothing. Shut down the channel and just become a diehard villain. That's my plan. John McClane.
5 years is so long. A lot can happen even in just 1 year. I don't know.
Yeah.
In 5 years, I have no idea. We don't really
If you think
know
that-
whether or not this is gonna keep going. I mean, I love what I do. I'm going to be doing this as long as I possibly can because I really enjoy it, and I really love the community and the support, and I love making the videos in general. So, but in 5 years, who knows? Don't. Oh, thank you.
Don't panic.
I think we'll have like, I'm still going to be doing it, but we'll have virtual reality headsets and you can just in the game with us.
Wait, is that what you hope for?
We've already got videos now.
VR?
360. Have you seen them? They're awesome.
If that's the case, I'm having lady nights all the time.
Totally got to do that in video games.
I already find open world games overwhelming. I feel like if I can literally just walk around in a place, I'm gonna be like, I give up. It's too much.
I've got an Oculus Rift on the way to me, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it. I'm just going to sit there and stare at it for a little while.
Can I see like a reaction video of your first time?
Well, I'm going to do face cam, and I'm just going to have this gigantic thing here. I'm just going to be like S-like. I'll probably just blow myself up over the gameplay.
Martin, take it off!
Get your whiplash.
It's gonna be like Sword Art Online. If we take it off, do I die?
Yeah.
No,
let's not start this again.
Sorry, no, never mind.
Just randomly, who in here watches Sword Art Online? Yeah! And if you don't, you have to watch it. It's
Shockingly
brilliant.
low number of you.
No.
I
A perfect number.
I'm just grateful YouTube didn't close on April Fool's Day because I was concerned. I thought I might have to be a stripper for the rest of my life. Like, what else am I going to do?
In other news, Jesse closes YouTube.
I can't believe they did that live stream for the whole 12 hours.
Is it still going?
We thought the cards were blank to begin with, but then they kept changing the camera angle, and they didn't even go off shot to have their food.
No, they sat in the corner like, nom, nom,
It started with the two of them going back and forth, reading out the nominees for the best YouTube video ever.
Just check this channel. Is anybody watching? No, I'm just gonna sit
No,
there.
that's it. Literally, the guy was just sat there with like a buffet, like those paper plates you get. It's just eating away, and then she's just sat there on her phone with and they kept alternating. That's just real bizarre.
Rich, question over here.
With YouTube's April Fool's Day being a competition and all, how do you think you would have done it?
Poorly. Very badly.
How would we have done it if it was?
If it actually was a competition all this time, how would you have done it?
I don't think any gamer would have won. I'm gonna be real honest.
No.
I don't think it would have happened. It would have been like,
Freddie W would have won every award.
no.
Best production values, best visuals, best audio, everything.
No, it would have been like one of those ones that was viral that blew everything up. Charlie bit my finger. Like that would have been.
When it would have been Gangnam Style, that was like most viewed, most liked, etc.
I think they would have been like, well, that was like natural produced thing, so
It wasn't like a community-based thing.
Yeah. I think like Jenna Marbles, like how to trick people into thinking you're good with him, would definitely have been up there.
Sure.
I will never forget watching
You follow that every morning, I know you do. You're like,
every day
black
we
my eyes.
Time for some Jenna.
Time for Jenna.
You know me.
Get my beauty on.
So I don't know, I've only got one video that might have done decent-ish, and that was the Screw the Neville song. But again, that's on Simon Lewis's channel, so they would have got the award for it.
That is a good song.
I could just say, yeah, I did that. That's about it.
That was me.
That's my closest
And
competitor.
she clutched the award and cried.
I was way off the sky.
Oh, dude!
I didn't even notice you.
Oh, that freaks me out. I should have done that.
I've been staring at you for about 10 minutes.
Here's the problem. You're all afraid. Someone just needs to talk to him, take him out to lunch. He seems very lonely.
He's a very lonely person.
You can't even see his head. It's just like got no
Blending in
head.
the wall. It's just a suit.
I wonder if Slenderman has a question.
Yeah, it's
Look,
he does.
if you're in character, you get 1,000 points.
Hi, Slenderman, do you have a question?
Just open it.
Something was like radio static. I'm like, oh my god, that was amazing!
I desperately want just random people in the audience go missing.
I was expecting to turn around and they were just there like,
He's like right behind you.
If I find a note on any walls here today, I'm leaving the building.
Please do that.
Right, any other questions? You at the front.
Who is your favourite other TGS member and why?
Can it be someone on this panel? Okay, good. I expect you all to say.
I'm actually going to say both of you two. I am actually going to say that because I was subscribed to both of you when I first started YouTube, so you are actually my inspiration.
No. I'm going to say you because I'll wear you around.
Next question.
Alright, okay, next question.
Oh wait, no, I think we have to answer it.
Alright.
Mine. Don't know if I get some booze, but PewDiePie recently joined TGS. And he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I've gotten to know him over the last couple of months, and yeah, he's one of the nicest people I've ever met. And the amount of work he puts into his channel, the amount of videos he produces, he collaborates with people regardless of their size as well. Some people can get a bit snobbish when they're higher up, but he works with everyone from like me to Max Mofo to Ken, Cinnamon Toast, people like that. And yeah, he's just a solid guy, and he genuinely loves his community as well, like his audience. he wouldn't have a bad word to say to them. So I'm kind of really excited that he's joined us recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He is a very nice person. I can second that.
And he has a pug.
Which just, I mean.
In regards to me, pretty much anyone who does like any skits or songs on the main channel, so like Dodger, Jesse, Husky, people like that, just because that really was like motivated me to like want to join TDS, and was like, I worked my way up through various networks and finally got there. But yeah, that was my inspiration mainly. So.
Alright, you give him both hug as well.
I will not be standing for some time. Boner jokes.
Oh, this is such a hard question.
No get me babies.
No. I don't know, I love so many people in TGS. I love so many people's content. I love watching Jesse, I love watching Warp Zone, I love watching Husky and Martin, and just like, there's so many people that I watch all the time. I don't know that I could ever pick a favorite, because, especially since every time I meet somebody in person, they wind up being amazing. So I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that you're like in this community with me, so. I don't know, I don't think that I could choose a favorite.
I have to go with, and this is such a cheesy answer, but he truly is like one of my best friends. Total Biscuit and I have known each other for years, like a ridiculous amount of time. And we go back a long way, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be in TGS. And so I owe him the world. And he is a great guy. He comes off as a giant cynical ass. He is, but in person, he's a really nice guy. And I really, truly respect everything he does. And I'm super jealous. And he's amazing, so he's a great guy. And I owe him everything.
Go give him a hug!
Hold on! Oh, hugs, it's a thing.
Yeah,
Hello.
That is a committed thing.
Hi! This is for Jesse and Dodger. You're saying like, oh, we had a great time in England and such. Did you come to Scotland?
Will we?
Will you?
In the summer? Sure. Right now.
It's not that cold.
Look, when you're from LA, everything is cold.
I loved Scotland when I went, and I would love to go back again. I can't go this trip, but I can't wait to go back to Scotland and Ireland, honestly. I love both places, so. Yeah!
That's an easy question. Of course. Of course. You don't have to. Look, you want to fly me out there? I would gladly spend some time with you. She's thinking about it.
The other half's not here, so.
Next question. You're at the front here.
Hello. What is the single strangest situation the fan has put you in? What's it?
A fan has put us in?
Yeah, when you've met them.
I can't. Single strange. I can't. I've never been put in a strange situation. I think I put fans in a strange situation. I have, like, look, you butterflies are the best there ever was or ever will be. We know it. So I have nothing to say on the matter. You guys are wonderful. So thank you. I've never been put in an awkward situation. I love you. Some of you a little bit more than the others.
My most awkward situation with a fan was probably when there was somebody who asked if they could get a hug, and I was like, sure, I love hugs. Any of you who have met me since we've been here know that I give out hugs very easily. But then he was like, can I have a kiss? And I was like, no. And then he went for it anyway. And I was like, oh, no! And then he peaced out immediately. He knew. He was like, I gotta go immediately. but that was probably, it was really funny. It was also very awkward.
Scary. Where is this gonna go after this? Like,
It's like, I got you.
For me, it was probably just Eurogamer. Probably like the first fan experience I had. I nearly got like rugby tackled by a guy who just ran up to me and was like, "You're that girl that makes Guild Wars 2 videos," and I was just like, ran away. I didn't know what to do. I was like, "What?" Yeah, that was probably the weirdest.
Poor guy was like, "What did I do?"
Mine's like a couple of cases of this. I get followed to work probably once a month. and probably the weirdest one was, I clocked these guys were following me, and I went through House of Fraser and like navigated the crowd really well, got the escalator, and I thought, oh brilliant, I've lost them. And then as I was coming down the road, as I was coming towards the corner, these guys had run up the road, crossed, so that as I was coming up towards this corner, they were stood there, they were just waving at me like just they were waving. And I basically just did the thing where like I was just genuinely looking around, and like I caught them, they were just like here, and I just managed to carry on going like and I just sort of scurried up to the front door and went in. But yeah, I get followed to work way too often. It's kind of creepy really, because people know where Yogg's Towers is, and they decide to sort of either lurk around the entrance or they lurk nearby.
If you're recording this right now, you have several very good clues as to the location of Yogg's Towers.
I'm fine.
Literally, if you Google it, I think it's there. So.
Oh, is there a giant sign? You guys are too damn popular.
I have yet to have a weird encounter, so...
That's a challenge.
Scraping a little bit.
Whoa. No Gemucon babies.
More questions, guys. You up here.
Hello. This is the second most nervous thing I've done today, other than hug Jessie, which was the first. My question is for all of you. Because I love Star Wars, so if you could work for the Sith Empire or the Galactic Republic, who would you work for?
Oh, please, Empire all the way.
Good choice.
Yeah, Empire.
Empire.
I want to be a Jedi.
We can make you. Look, whoa, hold on. You can be a Jedi, then Martin can warp you to the dark side.
Totally.
Look, he thinks it's already happened. It's the other way around.
Whatever I gotta do to become that's what I want.
The shortest Darth Small. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said.
I'm never going to be the same after you guys go back to America. I'm just, my life is just come with us, it's fine.
Next questions, guys.
Hey guys, I was just wondering, like, why does everyone join TGS? What's so great about it? like, what do they get out of joining TGS?
Do you want a funny answer or an honest answer?
We have old cake.
Oh, that's true. Legit honest answer, making game videos on YouTube is very difficult to earn money doing, and gaming companies can say to you at any point, we don't like what you're doing, and shut your butt down. And going with a company like TGS prevents that from happening, because they handle all the risk, and you just do your job. And so that's the easiest answer, honestly, to that.
Yeah. That's the real one.
And as it's grown, it's been a lot about like just having a good community to collaborate with and being able to meet people and all that as well. But originally that was the big reason to join, is that you couldn't safely make gaming videos and make money off of them all. So
it's also just the thing of like, there's not really tiers within TGS, it's all just one big mixed bag. So like, for example, the person that manages me also manages people like the gaming groups and also manages channels much smaller than us. So they can get you in contact with those other people all the time, which is great.
Yeah.
In comparison to something like Machinima, like I'm not bashing Machinima at all, but I know people that...
I don't know, did you see that video the other day? I'm bashing them. It was garbage.
You know, some people have had some really dodgy contracts in their business department in recent years. It's been a little bit, here and there, like lifetime contracts, like, tie you in. And it's not even just for that one channel, it's apparently for any channel you ever make. So it's basically... yeah, it's your soul essentially. It's a soul contract. Whereas TGS are very flexible, and also when you want to leave as well, I've always been told if I want to leave, just give them 2 months notice, because basically you get paid 2 months after the hits on the videos go out and stuff. I'm not leaving, but they were saying, but they're just really cool, and they're just very level with you as well. They never treat you like you're just a little cash cow. They actually treat you like a person. They come out to events to assist you in any way that you can. So the support and the collaboration of the community as a whole, I think, is what makes TGS the best gaming network, in all honesty. The best.
And we have all the
And we have all
No.
And the sexiest gaming commentators ever.
Thank you.
Yay!
More questions around the back,
More
guys.
questions back.
I can't see you.
Is that Pikachu Spirit? Stand up, we want to see.
Stand up, Pikachu.
How much time do you guys browse YouTube for funny cat videos a day?
Oh, I don't know about, I literally do not watch YouTube. I work way too much. You know, people are like, hey, watch this video. I'm like, sure, okay. And I forget. I'm a horrible person.
I'm a prime example of how you get to the weird place in YouTube. I'll be watching like, I don't know, I'll start off in a good honest place, like I'm watching a gaming video or a music video, then it'll be like, oh my god, a pregnant person. Oh my god, a snake eating a cow. Oh my god, someone pulling a maggot out of their eye. And then I'm just like, oh my god! Yeah.
I didn't do that place.
That is a horrible place.
Wait, I take it back. At like 3 a.m., Crendor and I watch Maury episodes on YouTube.
The best thing is the Maury reactions. You know, he goes, he's not the farmer, and then he just collapses on the floor every time. It's amazing.
We have many sound clips we've stolen from episodes. There's during Cox and Crendor, our amazing podcast. We have a sound clip of the crowd booing. I was like, boo! There's one dude who's like, yeah! And that's my favorite guy, because I don't know what happened, but it must have been so bad. Yet one dude was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And it's that, I want to be that guy for the rest of my life. Just everywhere I go, people are like, oh my god. I'm just like, my goal.
I feel like for me, like the YouTube subscription box does not always work for me at all. So honestly, a lot of my like actually watching people that I know happens through Twitter. That's one of the reasons I love Twitter so much, is because people like link their stuff and I'm like, oh, new Warpstone video, oh, new Crendor video, you know. And then I'm able to just click on it and watch it. It's magical. But I do the same thing, that like awkward Wikipedia or Encyclopedia Dramatica effect where you're just like, why am I here? But you can't stop. Yeah. So, I don't know. I would say I spend a decent amount of time on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know how long, but
I think I'd spend pretty much, I'm probably just like anybody who watches videos and doesn't feel compelled to make them. I watch YouTube videos like all day. If I'm not recording or editing the video, then I'm probably watching somebody else's, just for ideas, for inspiration, just generally because I'm a bit of a fanboy of certain people. So yeah, I'm one of those people that sits there and mashes the refresh button on my sub box. So basically, it's either that or Netflix. I've got Sky TV and I never watch it, and I'm just bleeding money from that. I should really cancel it. But yeah, I love watching online content. I think it's great. I think I can appreciate the production values that go into it a bit more, and the time they have to give up to make something like that. They're not just throwing a big budget, they make something out of nothing, and yeah, I love YouTube, it's great.
I understand, Jesse, I can't get into series anymore, because you check a channel and we're like 20 episodes in, you can't watch that because you just don't know what the hell's going on. But I do find myself watching a lot of like vlogs and stuff nowadays. It's just so
I watch
so
that
much
more
easier.
than, I never watch like just a gaming series, because I think like I don't want to steal people's ideas, or like, if I play that game I don't want to then mimic what they've done in it.
It's too easy to just naturally do it anyway.
Yeah, vlogs all the way, like that is, I love watching gaming commentators vlogs channel, like, do you know what I mean? So, you have your main channel, your second channel, like coffee time, and like
I was gonna say, I do that.
Yeah, like, I love that, because I know these people have this things in common with me, and then they probably live the same kind of lifestyle, so I want to know what they're doing on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, more questions back. Ooh.
I was just wondering that it's a bit of a weird question, and it's not being hard to explain it, but if you could have one game series that would
There was made every single year. You had to play it at least 50 hours of it each one. What game series would it be?
Oh, I do that already. It's called Dynasty Warriors. I buy every single one of those. It's an amazing series.
So did you say one game or one game franchise?
One game series, like.
One game series. Wow. I mean, if they made sequels to Ni no Kuni, I've just started playing that recently. And for anybody who doesn't know, by the way, this is an amazing game on the PlayStation. It's made between Studio Ghibli and Level 5. So instantly you'll not hit Ghibli in your ears right away. But yeah, that game's got apparently a 40-hour main storyline, and then there's lots of other stuff to do around it. So like you said, if it's 50 hours, if they make sequels to that, I will play that every year for sure.
We have no videos.
I make videos on it.
Good man, smart man.
Just once a year. Wait, who did that? Was it Van Gogh that did like the same painting over and over and over again? Somebody here knows art. No.
True gamers.
I have the attention span of like a child. There's no way that I could play one game for that amount of time. I hop between games, and I don't like playing games on my own either. Like I'm an MMO player at heart, so if there was like, if WoW was good, I would play like... Yes! I say that, but I wasted like 3 years of my life playing WoW and like many other years, yeah. So, I mean, if it got better again or a new MMO came out, like I'm looking into WildStar and Elder Scrolls Online and Final Fantasy and stuff like that, so if they kept coming back with new expansions that really gave us new content, I would just endlessly play MMOs.
Mine would have to be if it's just Bioshock. Bioshock forever. Really? I love it so much.
What? You're like, really?
No, really? I was trying to imagine playing that game every single year. And it's a
If they release a new one, kind of like as frequently as like the Call of Duty series.
Keep that story going. I would totally just.
I've been struggling though because I played Dishonored and I keep doing this whole like sneaking thing, and it does nothing.
It doesn't work.
Mine would be Team Fortress 2. I could play that 50 hours a year easily. I'm already on that track, so.
I know somebody who's really there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rich.
I just noticed that Slenderman has finally gave up.
Oh!
It's gone.
Where's he
What?
going? He's over there!
If he appears behind me, I am just gonna die, okay?
Please, somehow.
He was there for quite a while though. Question here.
Hello. Just kind of easy. Actually, first off, Dodger, it was Edward Monk's The Scream. Second off, like you were saying about getting involved with gaming channels, how I think Jesse was saying anyone can pull your stuff down at any point. What would you say the best advice is if you're trying to start a channel, they'll worry that your stuff can be pulled out at any time? How do you even approach someone to try and stop that? Like, you have the game station basically protects you, I guess.
There are some games that, if it's a AAA title, those will most likely get pulled down. If you're playing something like Happy Wheels, you're fine. Which is why a lot of people do it. Minecraft, a lot of people do that because you don't have to worry, because they basically said, like, we're cool with it. Yeah. But big gaming companies, EA, are kind of assholes sometimes, and they will not.
They'll just flatten you on.
Yeah, they'll take Sega did it to TV.
Capcom
They
did
shut
that
down
too.
stuff.
Capcom's a little touchy about it.
Ubisoft.
I would say, sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say, even Ubisoft as well with a lot of the Assassin's Creed stuff. Bebop Vox has been doing it on his Vox of Gaming, and he'll literally just have one image and he'll mention it, it's like a news show he does. And it still gets taken down.
Yep.
Every time he puts anything Assassin's Creed in.
So indie games, I would suggest playing those like crazy, and the people who make them will love you for it.
Yeah.
That is tons of free publicity for them, and they will be so thankful. And you'll help the community because a lot of people need to see those games. Because there are a lot of much better indie games than there are AAA titles right now. So,
and like collaborations and stuff like that, I would say you need to try and find a channel that is similar size rather than going for like, somebody who's way up there, like Asking TV. It's just not going to happen.
yeah, I mean, a lot of the time it comes down to how much time, like I said before, like I do not have time to watch YouTube videos. I just don't. And it's not that I don't want to, I just don't have the time. And so when people are like, hey, let's collaborate, two things you have to consider immediately is if I say it to one person, I'm literally saying it to everybody. And then it depends on the give and take. If I'm spending 5 hours recording something with you, what do I get back from that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's a real cynical, I've been spending way too much time on TV. It's a real cynical way to look at it, but I mean, that's the reality of it, right? We're gonna have an economic lesson. It's cost benefit analysis.
Same when I do sketches, I always go, right, I'm doing it with you, as long as I get one back.
Right, and that's what it's about. And the thing that I think you were mentioning about PewDiePie earlier, like he is one of those guys who's like, whatever, sure, I'll do this. And you know, he's really good at that. It's all about sort of establishing who you are and growing, and then as people see you grow, trust me, people will want to collab with you. Because everyone loves to latch on to people who are growing. That's how it works.
Hi guys.
Hi.
The weirdest gaming accessory I own is the vibrator that came with Res. What's yours?
Whoa, wait, what?
The game Res comes with a vibrator. What's your weirdest gaming accessory?
What was that one that we talked about on the podcast?
Oh, the juicy?
Yeah, I want that very badly. You've played games with your...
The juicy penis controller?
What? Tell me about this controller. Go on, demonstrate. This is my penis.
You put it over your member, and then it reacts, I guess? But then you have a phone controller at the top. And it comes with this game. I don't know what the game is called, but it's basically like a Japanese sex game. But it is the funniest thing I have ever seen. And I want one just so I can have it on a shelf. And people are like, what is that? Like, it's a controller, you want to use it. Yeah, the jokes, it'll be hilarious.
When your mom comes around to visit, hey Jesse, what's this thing?
Look, Mom, it's a penis controller. You're a grown man.
I can finally control my penis. I don't have a weird controller.
I don't think I have a weird game accessory.
I don't have a weird one.
I'm jealous.
We're all missing out, apparently.
The Amazon wishlist now just for weird games.
The PO box is gonna get so many.
Look, if I had 50 penis controllers, I'd give them out as gifts. I'd sign them and be like, have a penis controller.
Would you use it first?
Oh, are you kidding? Yes? I wouldn't tell them though. It'd be a real shock. They'd be like, what is this?
Just face climbing the table, don't worry about me.
Some more questions. Hello, panel.
Hello.
If you could choose any game or TV series to have a genre shift, what would it be? So like StarCraft Ghost being a first-person shooter.
Oh, I see.
Or TV series?
Yeah, so if you could change Game of Thrones into a Vietnamese soap.
Spanish soap opera.
Tell you what, I would love to see Game of Thrones, but in the style of Takeshi's Castle. Just so I can watch either Tyrion or Joffrey just run to a door. That's it. That would make me so happy.
I think mine's already been done. Game of Thrones is Video Game High School. That's if you've not seen it, just search it. Yeah, Game of Thrones is Video Game High School. It's so good.
I would have Dungeon Keeper 2 as Glee.
God, what?
Perfect.
Brilliant.
I would want to play Amnesia as a love sim. Can they still make it scary? I challenge you.
I would like... I don't know what I want to pause it. I would like God of War as a children's cartoon show. I just like, I don't know, God of War babies. It's just, they get into wild adventures. There's a nanny off screen, it's like, rah, 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 rah. And then he rips off the heads of the other kids.
Lego Dark Souls.
Lego Dark Souls.
Oh my God.
That'd be
I
pretty
can see
great.
that happening.
Lego anything is better.
Hi.
Hello.
My question is, what's the best and worst anime you've watched?
Best or worst?
Best and worst.
Best and worst what?
Anime.
Oh.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, we can start with me since I only like one anime. It's the least anime ever, which is Cowboy Bebop. I truly love that thing. And the worst? I have so many worse. Literally, I want to generalize and say like literally every anime after episode 14, but I won't. And I will say that I still don't know the name of it, and it kills me that I don't. But I was told by Aaron, I think, it's one where it's this dude with a baseball bat, and he runs around killing people with the telephone wires.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone know this? Because it is bonkers. What is it?
Paranoia Agent.
It is bonkers. I have never seen anything like that in my life, and I walked away feeling a little queasy. I was like, well, that's a thing that happened to me.
My favorite anime is Samurai Champloo. I can watch that over and over and over again. I think it's brilliant and fantastic. I love Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I loved the original Fullmetal Alchemist, but Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, like keeping with the manga, was just incredible and so well crafted. In terms of worst, can I save my worst for whenever the Aku no Hana anime comes out? Because I'm sure it's gonna be awful. I saw screenshots earlier and I can't wait to hate that. But there's also that one that I can't remember the name of that's like set in the Sega and Nintendo universe. And it's awful. What is the name of that?
Oh, you were telling me it's Segu.
It's the Sega
No,
Nintendo
versus the Nintendo Kingdom, and they're wonderful, and that's great. Screw you, it is amazing. Women's clothes blow off for no reason.
Thank you, that.
You didn't even hear it, you could have said anything.
I heard the end of it and I know it was accurate.
For me, either Sword Art Online or Death Note would be my favourite. Originally it was Sword Art Online, like hands down, but then we fully watched like Death Note in like 2 days, and I was just like, I want to rewatch it again, not knowing anything, so I love it. Worst, I'm probably going to get booed, but I don't care. Evangelion is the worst anime I've ever seen. I watch it and I just want to rip my eyeballs out, and I love every other anime. I love the worst of animes, like Sekirei. I love, and it's pure fan service, girls with big boobs fighting each other, love it. But robots, no, that's
Wait, do you just hate all robot anime?
I like Code Geass, and that's got like kind of like Transformers type robots.
big ol' mix.
I think maybe because Evangelion is so old, I can't really get into it. Even the remakes, I found it was like quite dated with the script and stuff, so.
I changed my answer. Fist of the North Star, best anime ever made. That thing is the best. Best part of that is there's a live action one. If you've never seen it, go on YouTube.
It's an American live action one too.
It's
not even like a
so
Japanese live
good.
action.
And they try to like mimic the head explosions. It's hilarious.
You need to see this.
What about you?
Favourite? I'd probably say Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That was one of the first animes that I watched, start to finish, and I devoted my life to it. I completely no-lifed it. Sword Art Online is good. I'm not looking forward to the next arc though, with all the guns and everything. That's going to be a bit lame. Worst anime? There's one that's on Crunchyroll. It doesn't exist yet, but it's on Crunchyroll and it's being like, petitioned. And it's like a gay swimming club one.
That's not real.
It looks so bizarre though.
But Area 11 are doing the music for
I know, but I don't know, it just looks a bit
Swimming anime.
crazy. Or the, what's it called? The guys that basically just entertain girls, they have like little teenagers with them.
Going on
That's
to
the one,
yeah.
yeah.
That's so
I've only watched episode 1, and I got to the end of episode 1, I was like, that twist, I'm out.
No, it's so good! You have to keep going.
Really?
Yes. I love our high school host club. I'm not about to say there's a lot to it, it's just enjoyable. Just make it through episode 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually brand new into the anime thing. I really didn't watch
Runaway.
I've only seen one, and that was suggested to me by I Am Chibi. And because I didn't know what fan service was, I was like totally. I had no idea.
Fan service is the best.
She's like, you're going to watch this one particular one so you understand, and I can't remember what it's called, but it was like teenagers in a school, and it was being slowly taken.
That's
my first ever anime.
It's great and very fantastic. Yes.
Yeah.
That was my first ever anime that I've seen, so I've yet to see more. I need to delve.
You've got to watch Death Note. It's so good. But you need to like proper concentrate.
You've seen the live action?
The movie's really good.
I don't know, it's like.
The live action.
There's a movie.
I don't know what the hell was
Yeah, the
going on.
live action one.
Dude, the actors are
Ryuk
great
in that
too.
is terrifying. Like,
We need to watch
He's scary as
this.
hell.
He's so CGI it hurts, but
Oh yeah.
but yeah, it is.
Don't ask us anime questions.
We'll just
Just go on.
We'll twist it a little
If
bit.
Erin was here, it'd definitely
Yeah.
inspire.
Oh god.
More questions that don't relate to anime.
It's like how got a Robin Hood hat. I think, yeah. Good man, good man.
What's your favourite game that, for not necessarily the gameplay itself, but the plot, to the story behind it?
Oh, that's easy. Vagrant Story? That is a terrific... Like, the gameplay sucks, but the story is amazing. It takes place in the Final Fantasy Tactics world. I think it's PlayStation 2? I don't remember, but one... The last 25 minutes of that game, if you're not on the edge of your seat, like, oh my god! It is wonderful. It's one of those games like no one played. It's terrific. The gameplay sucks though, so I wouldn't recommend it. Just go find like a wiki or something. It's good.
I don't think there's a story in this game, or at least it doesn't feel like there is one. I just kind of make one up in my head. I think everybody has a different story they come up with in their head as well. But Journey's just one of those things that I just like, it was like an experience. I felt like a different person after it. So yeah, probably Journey for me. I've not really completed that many games.
Mixed in your mind, don't you? Really?
Yeah. One of the only other games I've ever completed, and it's a really simple, like, cartoony sort of storyline. It was Crash Team Racing on the PlayStation 1. Love that game. Best racer ever. Beats Mario Kart any day. I'll probably get some rubbish for that.
For me, like my favourite game series of all time has been like the Oddworld games. So even though they're really old now and the remakes, they're being remade, but you can play like the kind of HD versions on Steam. The gameplay on them on a PC isn't that great now, but the storyline and the lore and the plot and the characters and everything is just purely amazing for me, and I will just die for Oddworld. Yeah, I love it.
Mine's a bit of an odd one. I would have to say I love the whole storyline behind Portal and Half-Life, the whole black-based Action Labs thing. I love that. That was just, really fascinates me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that in terms of like a world.
Yeah.
For a game we set in, I love the Portal universe and love all of the characters and personalities associated with it. I guess another game that I really enjoyed. I'm not gonna spoil it because we haven't played it, but I really loved the progression of the story of Braid.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Wow.
It's very like inside jokey for Braid.
What's the worst movie you have ever seen? Personally, mine is Birdemic. It's freaking hurtful. Very
You
hurtful.
have never seen the movie A Talking Cat. Oh, sorry. A Talking Cat?
Did you have that bring out your talking
A talking, yes, and at the end of the trailer, the guy doing the voice of the pony's like, "Woo!" It is amazing. Yes, you should. It's on Netflix. You should go watch A Talking Cat. It is. They spent like, I think it was like, I don't know how many millions. They spent millions on that movie, and it was filmed with like a handy cam, and you can see the laser pointer when they try to get the cat to move. It is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And the cat is played by the guy who was the gangster in the Dark Knight the guy who Batman throws off the roof and like breaks his leg, right? That's the guy playing the cat, but he's super drunk and recording off like a USB mic. He's like, I'm a cat. I call it Duffy. It's amazing.
Do you know it's filmed on a porn set? A gay porn set it was filmed on.
One of the actresses was a former porn actress, like the mom. So the whole thing's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I found Kung Fu Dunk on Netflix. That
Oh
was,
god, that movie's great.
It's great, but it's terrible at the same time. It's just so out there. Like Shaolin Soccer was a big stretch, and then Kung Fu Dunk is just like trying to capitalize on the minimal success that had. But yeah, that was bad. But I couldn't help but watch it. And it was subtitled as well, and usually I'm not really a sub sort of person. But I just couldn't take my eyes off it. I was just like, you know, what nightmare in life that waits around this next corner. It was nuts.
There's so many good ones.
There's a movie that I can't remember if it's on American Netflix or not, but a friend of mine gave me the DVD, so it had to be me. But it's called Attack of the Puppet People, and it is hilarious. It's like the worst movie. Yeah, I think that would be my answer.
For me, there's a film called Planet Terror, I think, by Robert Rodriguez, and it's got Quentin Tarantino in it. And it's so bad, but good at the same time. Like Bruce Willis has like this CGI face melting scene, but it's just like the old school where the bubbles like pop off their face. And but it's new, and like one of the girls gets her leg chopped off, so she like attached the machine gun to her leg, and it's just like firing it without holding a trigger. Just stuff like that. It's just like, it's funny, but it's like so bad.
I love that film.
Really?
Yeah, because it's meant to be bad. Like,
I know it's meant to, but it's just like, oh, it's
Did
really
anybody see Machete? That looked like it was a parody, the trailer.
No, I wanted to see Machete so bad.
I unfortunately can't think of, okay, there's so many bad ones. So many.
Oh, the shotgun, that's pretty funny. If you ever see look, tonight. Can we get this movie? Just screen it. Drive Angry. Nicolas Cage at his best. The plot is just a chase movie, but then they decided, you know what, Nicolas Cage breaks out of hell and is chased by this guy from hell who's getting him, and he has a gun that kills like angels and demons, but he doesn't even bother to use it on them because, you know, why? And he meets a girl and he's stopping this guy from ending the world, and it is the craziest thing you will ever see. There's a scene where Nick Cage bangs a waitress while in a gunfight, and it's wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. It's a great movie. Find it. I think there's a panel tonight. I would gladly give up that time so we can just watch that movie. You can ask me questions of what I think about it. That'd be good.
I was kind of expecting one of you to say The Room, actually.
The Room is an excellent film. Tell me apart, Lisa!
So it's only good for the quotes, that's about it.
Yeah.
Just the quotes.
It will live on forever. In LA, they do like screenings of that movie all the time.
And they throw spoons at it and stuff.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I heard about that. They throw spoons whenever the picture appears.
Tommy comes to London every month to show it at British Charles. Every month he's there.
Oh, so, man.
Perfect.
Hiya. I was just going to say it's more of a statement because it's such a really weird film and not many people have seen it, but called The Granny. At least a few people have seen it. If not, watch it. If you really like bad films, I would highly recommend it because it even has a plot twist in it and you think, what were they going with this? But it's like a university-esque sort of thing, but they don't quite nail it, so I'd highly recommend it.
What is your best and worst Final Fantasy game? And this one's mainly for Jesse.
Is this just directed at me?
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll go down this way. You have to wait.
I'm going to get booed out of the building. I've played it.
Same, I'm into that now. I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
I don't get it so evil.
Favourite one's 10.
Woo! Yeah.
Really like 10. Worst one, it's probably just one of the ones that I've like tried on the DS and it just didn't really gel with me. Yeah, so yeah, 10 all the way.
My favorite is like the fan favorite, 7. I played that game into the ground. I got everything in that game. I loved it so much. My least favorite in terms of story, and I might get booed for this, is 8. Because I hate romance stories. I was just like, this is so boring. That was my least favorite that I played.
From the top, Final Fantasy 6 is number 1, 7 is number 2. I will give 10 number 3, I'll give 9 number 4. 8, it's number 5 because the last CD was totally useless. It was a waste of a CD. And then, I don't know what I have left. 12 I'll say next because I love the character. Story was garbage, but the characters were amazing. Han Solo and Slutty Chewbacca were the best. And 11, no wait, can I change? 11's higher. I don't know where, if you've never played 11, it was online. Garbage gameplay mechanics, but the story was so good. And yeah, all of it really great. Last, clearly is 13. 13, I hate you so much! You're the worst. And the fact that they are just latching onto that franchise kills me. Like, my soul is just melting away. Because I found none of the characters, like, I didn't relate to any character. Except for the guy who kept trying to look up that girl's pants the entire time. And the bird was like, don't you do it! Right? But 6 is the best game ever made by man. Chrono Trigger is a close second. Square?
Chrono Trigger is the best.
Where are you at? I can list my top 10 games. Old School Square is 6 of them. And now I don't think they made a game that would be in a top 100. They infuriate me. It's like watching your childhood friend get addicted to, let's say, crystal meth and just waste away. I don't know if you saw all their press conferences are the most annoying. It's like, hey everybody, we have something really cool we want to show you at E3! It's like, if this isn't the best game, whatever they're about to make, I will personally, I know where the Square Enix office is in LA, I will drive there and camp out with like signs and just be like, you are killing me inside. That's why I'm glad you guys haven't played, because you are not living a nightmare right now.
Hi.
Hi.
So, if someone was unwise enough to give you the power to make everyone in the world watch any film, read any book, or play any game, what would it be?
Anchorman. Straight up, favourite movie, Anchorman. Because I want everyone in the world to get the references that I make from that movie.
He makes like an Anchorman reference like at least once a day. At least.
Yeah, and if I'm around...
60% of the day.
It works every time. Yeah, honestly, if everyone could get my Anchorman references and they could do them as well, I would be a happy man. Sure.
Mine would be a movie, and it would be The Thing. Everybody needs to see The Thing.
Original or remake? Oh, original.
Oh, the original, yeah.
The responsibility.
There's a lot of responsibility here.
This is only one, right? Like one movie,
A movie,
or book,
a game, or a book.
or game or book. You're gonna have to go next. Ladies first.
I would have the power to make the people who have been like, I've never seen a Lord of the Rings movie. I would just make all of those people watch Lord of the Rings. Like, even just one of them, I don't care, but... I don't know, they need to. It's like religion. You have to if you're a person.
I'm imagining this whole huge sequence. Okay, here's where my brain went. I was like, well, if I'm getting everybody at the same time to watch the same movie, that means that I would have all of this free time to commit some sort of crime and no one would know. So I've decided what's a really long movie that I could make people watch that I found to be not very satisfying, so everybody would feel kind of like down in the dumps afterwards. Like,
What?
if I could just get everybody in the world to watch Bicentennial Man at the exact same time, then I could go to a bank and just take all the money and then leave. No one would ever know because they were busy watching the movie. That was the sequence that happened in my brain. What?
I was hoping you were going to say Watchmen, but...
I thought you were going to say Marley and me.
Bicentennial Man goes on forever. It's just like his story of going from robot to human, and it's so long, and at the end you're like, I want everybody to feel that feeling. Your turn.
What time is up?
I feel like. If everyone has, I can't decide, I'm stuck. I can't decide between forcing everyone to watch Blade Runner or everyone to watch the original Conan the Barbarian. One of the two, it needs to happen. Just so people can sit there and be like, is the first 3 hours of Conan the Barbarian just music? Because that's what it feels like. And but Blade Runner's this is awesome, and I don't know.
You know what we should do? We should just make our own movie, amalgamate both together and make them watch that.
That would be great. We should just, that's it. Get out the old camcorder. We'll just take lines from all the movies and put them together. It'll be the worst.
With penis controllers.
Yeah.
No, that's the future tech.
Circle.
Yeah. Right? The Leader of Steel. Yes. I can't wait. I want everyone to see both those movies because they're wonderful. That's
And you
it.
can rob a bank.
I'm not
telling you.
No, I would sit there and watch
This
them.
makes so much sense.
Don't let daughter near your banks.
But as long as you're not watching a movie.
That's the one condition. Any more questions?
This is a question for our American.
We can't. Where are you at?
I'm here. This is a question for our non-UK guests. How are you finding the UK? Have you had any cultural shocks yet? And does UK conventions feel any different from like the American conventions?
First, wait, can I start with my joke?
Yes.
How are we finding the UK? On a map. Hilarious. What was the rest of it? The minute you said, how are you finding the UK, I stopped listening.
What is the difference between UK conventions and American conventions?
And if you had any other general culture, like, oh, that's different.
Culture shock. Pants and trousers, we had that conversation.
Jam and jelly, right?
Jam and jelly, that was a good one.
Yes. Chips and fries, I still don't get. No, I'm still
We've been
lost.
told chips are giant, huge things, and we've only been eating fries this entire time, according to everyone. Yep. So we're missing out.
You haven't had like English chips? Like
No!
Fish and chips. You know, you really
No, we had fish, but what we were served was apparently just fries.
Oh.
You need
you
like
go to a real chicken
big
then.
fat chips.
I've been saying that the entire time!
I need pictures. I need, like, whenever somebody says fries, to lift up a picture so I can be like, ah.
McDonald's chips and fries.
Yeah.
Well, we've purposely not eaten it. Yeah, no. We've actually been trying to find things that would give us the, like, British food experience. And it's always just like, eat your French fries, asshole. We're like,
I had Baker's the mash, and that was real good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chop gravy.
Yes.
Yeah. Sunday racing apple crumble.
we made an episode of beans and toast. That was the thing we did. Like the moment we got
Beans
here.
and toast in America?
No! People will be like, what the hell is your
I'm
problem?
rethinking this whole moving.
I mean, you can feel free
To make it yourself, yeah. That's not me.
It's like cheese on toast.
No.
We don't have cheese on toast.
We have grilled cheese sandwiches, but that's different.
That's where you put it together.
Yeah.
You don't just have it like on one?
No. No. They'd be like, what are you gonna do with the other piece of bread?
We put either, wait, I'm gonna say the wrong word. Jelly? No, because jelly is like gelatin,
Jam on
right?
toast.
Jam. We put jam on our toast or peanut butter. Those are both like
No,
the
but we
basic
call it
things.
jelly.
It's jam.
What do you call
But
jelly?
jelly.
What is jam then?
Jam is jam. Jam is just a thicker jelly.
Jelly's like.
Jam and jelly and American are the same thing.
Look, it's confusing for us too.
What about marmalade?
We have marmalade.
Yeah.
Do we? What is marmalade?
Marmalade is orange jam.
Orange jam, yeah.
We have it, yes, we do. Just go
Lemon
with me on
curd.
Lemon curd, yeah.
We have that stuff we have.
No, I have been in many a grocery store.
Yeah, you just go to the ramen section and leave.
I think we should all go down to Asda now. Just show you.
Oh my gosh, that would be
That'd
the
be
best.
overwhelming.
This is jam.
Oh, I should have given you that yesterday.
You don't have that for a good reason.
I love
It was like,
oh
no. You know what? That's our replacement. We thought it would be just as bad. And
Don't tell it.
What?
Oh, don't tell it.
We have loads of stuff we don't like, Lucky Charms.
That's true.
Love.
That's true.
You guys have pop tarts, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we took those from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have the cooler flavours like cinnamon and whatever. We just get like strawberry and chocolate. That's it.
Nerds are in Tesco's.
Are they? I love these things. I'm like addicted. Oh no. They made by Willy Wonka.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things that are different, but in reality, it's the exact
The
same.
people are pretty much the same. The experience of being in a city is pretty much the same. So, but and convention-wise, this is the only convention I've ever been to in the UK, so I can't really give a good.
You need to go to NCM.
Apparently.
You're a gamer.
Yes.
Oh,
Mario,
okay.
London.
Gamescom, don't go to Gamescom. Gamescom's just too busy.
Really?
Honestly, it's incredibly hot and there are so many people crammed into one space. And these are like big like airplane hangars as well. And somehow they absolutely fill it. It was a nightmare. Couldn't really go.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip Gamescom. I hope that answered your question.
Konnichiwa, who are your idols and why?
Rivals or idols?
Idols.
I think it's rivals.
Me too, I was like, already.
Online is that?
Just
Any of them, really.
Online idols.
So wait, is it online?
Is it online or just in general?
Just in general.
Oh.
I'm a sucker for Will Smith and Justin Timberlake.
You have just getting started, do you?
No, I'll just explain why. It's mainly just because they try a bit of everything and they're actually really multi-talented. So I kind of envy and also aspire to be like, you know, those two guys because they can sing, they can act, they can design clothes, I bet, they can do anything. That's not good. But no, but yeah, like I like people that like to try everything out. People who are sort of tunnel vision about certain things. I think like, you know, the talents can be spread across so many different mediums. So yeah, people who try every kind of outlet. Yeah.
I agree with that, for sure.
I don't have any celebrity idols. My idol's right there.
Aww.
I've already answered this question.
Not you again! If I had to pick someone, it'd probably be someone like Felicia Day, just purely because she's. Don't make a joke.
I don't know.
Purely because she came from just, you know, playing games.
Podcast 27.
No, please go on.
Oh, the whole love note thing? Was that her? And she, you know, did a Is this bad memories?
Would you like to try CP?
Go on with your answer.
Again, for the same kind of reasons, you know, she started off in various in this situation, played games, and then, you know, wanted to write a TV kind of online show based off that, and I think that's just kind of cool, just taking your inspiration from gaming and then getting a career out of it.
I was actually going to say Felicia as well. Acting wise, when I was really focused on acting, Gary Oldman was kind of my idol because he is just one of those people that when he's in a movie, sometimes you're like, whoa, that's Gary Oldman! Like, it just blows your mind because he's just so good and he completely becomes that character. But yeah, the reason that I would say Felicia Day is definitely because she said multiple times that she was in the position where people said, you know, you're just not right for this role. You're the sweet, nerdy girl and we don't have a role for you. And she was like, fine, I'm gonna write a role for myself. And I love that outlook. I love just the idea of being like, you know what? I can write my own thing. I can do my own thing. And I think that's kind of the feeling of the whole YouTube community right now. So I appreciate that.
My idol, I am constantly impressed by just artists in general, like people who like can take a blank canvas and create something magical. And right now, my absolute favorite artist in the world is Ollie Moss. I love him to death and own far too much of his stuff. And that dude makes things that blow my mind, that are super simple, and it's that kind of stuff that I love. Also, if you go upstairs, there's some amazing artists as well who have made some t-shirts and various poster things that I love that I would suggest you go look at. I'm gonna pour them out right now. Game Keys are upstairs, you should go check them out, they're wonderful. That's it.
Right, more questions, guys. Anyone else?
Hello.
Hi.
If you could turn any TV series, movie into a Lego game, which one would it be?
Game of Thrones.
Dexter.
Into just a game.
No, Lego
game.
Lego game.
Lego game. Oh, that's so much better.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking Bad would be a good one.
And Lego.
How would you play that?
It's just about stealth. It's a stealth game.
It's going to be Doctor Who.
Lego?
I think I'd have Lost Lego. That'd be fun.
I'm a sucker for the show Chuck. I think that would work quite well because you've got the whole like shooting guns thing in there and all like the secret missions and stuff. So I quite like to see Chuck as Lego.
That was weird. Yes, you're.
I haven't given one. A Sherlock Holmes Lego game would be amazing. Done. Thank you. You answered.
Next questions.
Speaking of,
I like your hat, sir.
So, kind of a question for all of you, really. As a host of a podcast myself and fellow YouTube partner, what is your favourite part about podcasts?
Say that again?
Was that favourite part about podcasts?
What is your favourite part about podcasts? You know, what do you like about them, what do you dislike about them, that sort of thing?
he does do all the work, so I feel like that's my favorite part. No, the best part is just chatting, being buddy-buddy with my friends, having a good time, and that's what podcasts are about. Just
I like that there's no restrictions. If you do something for, say, like television or some other kind of medium, it always has to be very, like, address this point, inform the viewer or listener of this, and that. Where you can go off on these absolutely crazy tangents when you do a podcast. It's so open.
I don't know what you mean.
Tangents are the best part, when you just go off and you completely forgot about what you were.
There's the whole thing of like developing your own little memes within your own community.
You
as
recreate
well.
a new world, it's awesome.
And the fact as well that even though there could be like thousands of people listening, you are very much on a conversation with your friends, and that's, you can bring up the points of what people, if you do have a chat, like to talk about that, but it's very much you just talk about things you like, and if people want to listen, they'll listen, if not, they don't.
It's true. Like having a good group of people together that all have different ideas about the same sort of thing is so rewarding to go on those tangents with, because everybody feels completely different about what you're ever talking about. So yeah, I enjoy those moments. I think those are great.
This is for Dodger and Jessie. Now, Dodger, do you know the elevator song? Because yesterday, me and these two was in the elevator coming down, and we started singing it, and then the whole elevator started singing it, and do you actually know it?
I can't hide under this table.
And Jessie, could you sing it for us?
I didn't hear what song?
The elevator song.
The elevator song for me, because I don't know it and I got called out by a bunch of people and I don't know the elevator song.
She'll be hearing a lot of it in our Dead Space 3 playthrough. Actually, I don't think there are any elevators in that. Look! Screw it, I'll sing it anyway.
Good man.
The elevator song's always different though, but it always starts the same. Ryan's like, this is the elevator song, and I can sing it all night long. And then the rest is different because there's things happening in the elevator song. Like, that's it.
Newlywed Game song?
It's Little Spanish Fleet, thank you very much. And Homer Simpson sings it as well, so I'm in good company.
And now I know. Thank you. I'm glad that I know the elevator song now.
No, you're not.
If you could spend 1 week in any game world, what would it be and why?
Wait, whoa, whoa, hold on.
Come on then.
What are the rules for this game world? If we die, are we dead for good?
Yes.
What?
Oh, I'm in Paperboy then.
You've got to live the whole week. You've got to like be there. You've got to work there. You've got to, I don't know. You could be the main character though. Does that help? Come on, Jesse. You'd be a perfect Kratos.
I would. I do like dismembering people. No, a whole week? Look, most games sound like a lot of work. And that means everywhere you go, you're attacked constantly? That sounds like trouble. Wait, do you have to be the main character?
You don't have to be the main character.
Can I be one of the shopkeepers in like Legend of Zelda?
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's so boring though.
You said I die!
You can die now.
Stupid!
What? You're asking a lot, sir.
Throw some balls, come on.
Jesse.
I would, let's do Katamari then.
Yeah!
That is the best answer.
You're welcome. It's the growth of ball for figuring it out. That was a deep one.
I'll throw a couple chocolate.
You're welcome.
I don't know. I want to be in a world that has a lot to it, so I have lots of options during that week.
Skyrim!
No.
You would be dead.
I would die immediately.
You walk out and drag with a squirrel.
I would also die immediately in like the World of Warcraft universe. I don't know.
It's difficult. I don't know. I think you can live around.
Yeah, wow, you could just craft all the time and just stay in the city.
Can I just be a gnome now?
You're the block selector actress.
Block selector!
No! I would just get one day in and be like, this is the worst job. This is the absolute worst job.
The whole week of just listening to Song B would be amazing.
I would totally just be in any Pokemon game. Just say, I don't think you could die, can you? No.
Yeah, you always just faint.
Yeah, you faint and you wake up again. Like this.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I would become a Pokemaster in that week.
Oh, see, I was imagining you as a Pokemon.
That also,
Like fighting and then just fainting, right? And then they take you to the medical place and then you're all dead.
I could be Nurse Joy.
You could be Nurse Joy.
That was what I would be. Done.
One of the Nurse Joys.
One of the many Nurse Joys.
What city would you want to be in if you were a Nurse Joy?
Viridian City.
I would probably.
Wait, was there a guy who was like, yeah! Viridian City!
I feel like I'm quite a musical person, so I'd probably want to be a bit more gangster than that actually. I want to be like Parappa the Rapper for a week.
Wait, whoa! A dog is more gangster than you?
Yes! Yes!
That's a gangster dog!
I just be Parappa the Rapper for a week. Just spit rhymes and have good times.
Spit rhymes!
Yes.
Wait, hold on. We need a qualifying question here. Does he get all the powers or is he just himself?
It depends. If he's playing the main character from the game, he's not whatever that main character's got. If he's playing himself, you're yourself, mate.
That answered nothing. I'm just imagining you think you have all of Parappa's powers, and you get in there and start rapping, and everyone's like, what the hell is
Oh god. I want to say spending the week in Wreck-It Ralph, but can it be a movie?
There's a game. It's an app
Totally
game.
I'm staying with
Who are you?
You're one of the...
Is Cuba in the
Yeah,
subway
what's
station?
Cuba? Why not?
Are you one of the people whose house is perpetually destroyed? Why did I move here?
I want to be the little racers in the sugar world.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Sugar
yeah.
Rush, yeah.
Would you be the glitch?
Yeah.
No.
Zip it about?
No, I don't want to spoil it. Never mind. It's gonna go on a tangent. Just then.
Do it.
Nope.
Question.
So, there's a rock band tournament, and there's only one band in it. Would you like to join the band Penis Control and win some money, possibly?
Oh. Are you allowed to change your name?
Well, yeah, but Penis Control.
I'll join you if you can rename it Circle of Jerks.
Done.
Every time I play Rock Band, that's my band's name. Great name. I was like, wow, they're really deep.
Super genius. That's hilarious.
Hello again.
Hi.
Hey!
Has anyone, this will be more for like the people who've been here for like yesterday and today, but is there any costumes that when you walk around, not so much like the best, but you just went, wow, why did they dress as that? Because I know I was dressed as a bunny all day yesterday and people were giving me weird looks. Hey, you're the guy I hugged! Where's that tall guy? He scared me. He scared me.
Would you like to go there?
I ran into a lovely Zelda in the elevator, so that happened.
Well,
I sat next to a lovely GLaDOS.
No, he's saying that I don't. You're saying bad, aren't you?
I'm not saying like...
Weird.
Just like...
Cosplay that's caught your eye, right?
Oh, it's caught your eye. All right.
I'm actually really surprised how much cosplay there's been at this event so far, and I'm very happy about it because I love cosplay. I don't know, it's all actually been very good, I think. There have been lots of costumes where I'm like, whoa, you put some work into that, and it's been great.
All my Dantes, I love you guys.
Oh,
the best. I hate to say it, but Lightning and I think are in love now. And there's a Leah over there. She's a Leah who left.
Peace out! That's hilarious.
So just like Leah, she is untrustworthy and horrible. And there's been a lot of great cosplay here. So I don't think I'm missing. Actually, I did see Link yesterday, today Illidan, craziest thing I've ever seen. Sure, ask for a hug with full purple body paint. Why not?
Did you not notice that Illidan had jeans on?
Oh, I
I was
noticed.
totally like, waiting for all that effort in.
Look. Illidan is taking a break. It's Casual Friday, Illidan.
Half man, half Illidan.
Right?
Right, we only have time for about 3 more questions. So if you really want a question, then stick your hand up and I'll pick
Do
up.
a dance in your chair.
What?
Did you get your question asked?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello!
Question for the whole panel. If you could be any dwarf in The Hobbit, which would you be? And you all have to be different dwarves.
We all have to be different?
Yes.
I don't know the names.
Oakenshield, boom, done. Suck it, bitches! Have fun.
Which one is it? Is it Philly or Keely that does the archery? Keely. I want to be that one.
I've still not seen the Hobbit movie.
I have a valid reason.
You have no valid reason.
I don't want to go to cinema by myself, or like just get it and watch by myself.
I'll go with you.
We'll go
right
there.
now.
Everyone who I've offered like asked to watch with me has already seen it, and they're like, oh, but like 3 hours, and I'm like, but I want to see it. Huh?
I saw it 5 times in cinema.
Well, I need to clearly find people with your dedication who will watch it with me.
Yes. That movie was great, and you should definitely see it.
I've read the book.
Now that I've calmed down, I can give you a...
Me?
You're good.
I don't know the names. I'm still new to the
Describe him to us, we'll tell you.
He's the one who's kind of dopey and useless. He was a bit lost and clueless like I do a lot of the time. that the one? Is that what you said?
No. Lauren Oakenshield is no useless person. Thank you very much. Is a boss.
While I've been here, I've had like this insatiable appetite. I just want to eat all the time. So I'm going to have to be the big fat guy. I don't know his name though. What's his name? The one who breaks the table. He kept feeding while he's on the table.
He was fantastic.
Rolling plates. Look, it was a fantastic movie. F everyone who hated it.
I agree.
Wait, 2 more questions.
Those hands up.
Also, it was just great to see a movie where dwarves were like
tall people.
Yes. Whoa, I wasn't prepared for this.
Marvel or DC?
I know my answer. Marvel. Totally Marvel.
That's so hard.
Movies? Cool. Oh shit. No, here's the deal. I will give it to Marvel for the movies. They've set up their franchises perfectly. Comics and everything else is totally DC. Their characters are way better. I'm sorry. I could watch Batman and Superman and I guess you a little bit. But the Marvel characters are just God, there's so many damn universes. Actually, there's so many damn. Look, comics, get your shit together. You have too many worlds for me.
I was gonna say there's a decent.
No, movie-wise,
Marvel
definitely.
about that.
Movies, it's totally Marvel. They've won that entirely already. Comics and everything else is DC.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Sorry, Avengers destroyed everything. They set that up perfectly.
Right, final question. Oh,
saw some hands go down there.
A little worm.
better be good.
That'd be a good one.
Okay, hopefully this is worthy.
Hi,
I see the red line, that's good.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
It startled me. I was like, whoa.
One horse-sized duck.
Do we get your weapons?
Barehanded.
Barehanded, no armor.
Barehanded, you're naked at the time. We're setting rules to this right off the top. You're in an arena. There are no weapons. Nothing you can use. It's just sand. You're naked and you're fighting either the 100 mini horses or one giant ass duck. Go.
I am gonna go with the mini ones.
Yeah.
What? You guys are
I'm
crazy.
gonna just kick them in the face.
I'm going with the mini one just because I've always wanted to be in a fight scene there. I'm like completely surrounded and they just keep coming one at a time. I'm like, oh, what? And I just do like. I want combos.
Are you gonna do that thing where they all pile on you, but like,
You see his horses everywhere.
I feel like
I think so you can get the tail as well.
clearly you've never been bit by horses.
What?
Catch in the face by a duck.
Dude, having 100 duck-sized horses, those things would climb all over you like spiders and just bite the shit out of you. No.
They would
horses flying like one giant duck.
I'm with her.
Run around that bitch and then punch him in the butt.
I'm not with you on the tactics. I feel like assaulting a duck's butt would be a little weird.
Fisting a duck.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I agree. The giant duck is one opponent. Everything else you're fighting while you're like, I'm kicking. There's like a fit.
You're naked getting bit by 100 horses. No.
That's where you're going wrong there because I wouldn't let them get near enough to bite me.
Here's the best part about this scenario. If you stuck us in an arena with either a giant duck or a bunch of horses, it'd just be you standing around with a giant duck and a bunch of horses. Nothing would happen. Like, this is a hell of a fight, guys.
I'm not entertained.
Ducks
can be very aggressive.
Ducks can be very aggressive. Maybe it would just be like Shadow of the Colossus with a giant duck.
You climb the duck?
You climb the duck. You have the little meter and you're like, no, I can get to the platform. I know I can. It'd be perfect. This is what I want.
Great.
You're welcome.
That about rounds it up now then. It's 3 o'clock, so your time is over, unfortunately. Not much to go. Yes, Anyway, big round of applause for you guys.
Nothing? Oh, this is where we're supposed to leave?
You can sit there if you want, make you stare. I'm sure they'll be happy with that. Just staring at you.
Okay.
Staring contest, first one to make losers.
You're all wonderful. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, thank you guys.
We appreciate it.
We love you.
Thank you, everybody.